Welcome to Beyond the Landmark, where we wander the world, one landmark at a time. Today, the Great Wall's hidden history awaits. The Great Wall of China, a massive structure. A line on the earth, it stretches for thousands of miles. A silent watcher over changing lands. It holds stories from long, long ago, a true wonder of human creation. What makes it so special to us? This wall is more than just bricks. It represents incredible human effort. It speaks of empires and dynasties. It tells of battles fought bravely. It whispers of cultures clashing. Imagine the hands that built it. Imagine the lives lived beside it. Its scale is truly mind-boggling. Think about its immense length. It is not just one single wall, it is many walls built over time. Some parts are strong and restored, other parts are crumbling slowly. Nature is taking them back again. Each section has its own story. A journey along it is a journey through history. It stands as a symbol of strength. The Great Wall invites us to explore. The story of the Great Wall begins long ago. China was not always one big country. Many small states fought each other. This was the Warring States period. These states built walls for defense. They wanted to protect their lands. They needed to keep enemies out. These were the first parts of the wall. Then came a powerful ruler. His name was Qin Shi Huang. He united China in 221 BC. He became the first emperor. He wanted a strong, unified nation. He ordered the northern walls connected. This was to defend against nomads, tribes like the Xiongnu from the north. They were skilled horsemen and warriors. The emperor wanted his new empire safe. The idea was simple yet huge, a massive barrier against invaders. A clear line between civilization and beyond. It was a project of enormous scale. It required countless workers, soldiers, peasants and prisoners too. Many people suffered during its construction. The conditions were incredibly harsh. The Ming dynasty built the most famous parts. Building the Great Wall was a giant task. Imagine the sheer amount of work. Millions of people were involved over many hundreds of years. There were no modern machines then. Everything was done by human hands and with the help of simple tools, baskets, ropes and wooden carts. Animals like oxen pulled heavy loads. It was slow, painstaking labor. The materials used varied greatly. It depended on the local landscape. In the mountains they used stone. Large, heavy blocks were quarried. They were shaped and fitted together. In flatter areas they used earth, packed earth called rammed earth. Layers of soil were pounded down hard. This made surprisingly strong walls. Think about the logistics involved. Getting materials to remote locations, feeding and housing the workers. Organising such a massive workforce. Watchtowers were built at regular intervals. These were for soldiers to keep watch. They could send signals quickly. The human cost was immense, truly. Beyond the crowds, discovering the wall's wilder faces. When people think of the Great Wall, they often picture famous sections, places like Badaling or Mutianyu. These are near Beijing, the capital. They are beautifully restored and popular. Millions visit them every single year. They offer stunning views and easy access. You can see the wall snaking impressively over the green and rolling hills. These sections are truly magnificent, but the Great Wall is much more. It has many lesser-known parts. These sections are often wilder. They are unrestored, sometimes crumbling. Here you find a different beauty, a sense of raw history untouched. Consider Jiangku with its steep ridges. Its towers cling to perilous peaks. It is a challenge for hikers, but the views are breathtakingly real. Then there is the overhanging Great Wall near Jiayuguan at the western end. It climbs a very steep mountain. It looks like it hangs on the cliff, or think of the Shanhai Pass. More than stone. The walls echo in Chinese hearts. The Great Wall is not just a structure, it is deeply woven into Chinese culture. It has been for many centuries. It is a powerful national symbol. It represents the strength of China. It shows the endurance of its people. It speaks of a long, rich history, a history filled with great achievements, and also with many great struggles. The wall embodies all of this. For the people who lived near it, the wall was a constant presence. It shaped their daily lives. It offered protection sometimes. But it also meant separation. It divided communities and landscapes. Soldiers patrolled its length constantly. Their lives were tied to its defense. Families lived in its shadow. Their stories are part of its legacy. The wall appears in Chinese art, in paintings, poems, and stories. It is often depicted as a dragon, a powerful, protective creature. This imagery is very significant. Dragons are revered in Chinese culture. They symbolize good fortune and power. Myths, marvels, and hidden truths of the Long Rampart. Many stories surround the Great Wall. Some are true, some are myths. One famous myth is quite persistent. Can you see it from the moon? Astronauts have answered this clearly. No, you cannot see it with the naked eye, not from the moon, not even from orbit. It is long, but it is too thin, like a human hair from miles away. Science helps us understand this scale. An interesting fact involves its materials. What holds the stones together? In some Ming Dynasty sections, a special mortar. This mortar used sticky rice flour, yes, the same rice people eat. Mixed with slaked lime, it made a strong paste. This sticky rice mortar was very effective. It helped make the wall durable. It resisted weeds and weathering well, a clever use of everyday ingredients. Another truth is about its continuity. The Great Wall is not one single line. It is not a continuous, unbroken barrier. It is a series of fortifications, built by different dynasties over time. Some sections run parallel to each other. Some are standalone forts or towers. The Great Wall. Today, a timeless guardian facing the future. Today, in 2025, the Great Wall stands, a silent witness to centuries of change. It remains a powerful global icon. Millions of tourists visit it each year. They come from all corners of the globe. They walk its ancient stones. They marvel at its incredible scale. They try to imagine its long history. It connects people across cultures, a shared heritage for all humanity. But the Great Wall faces challenges. Time and weather take their toll. Natural erosion crumbles some parts. Human activity also causes damage. Some sections are in remote areas. They are difficult to protect. Preservation efforts are ongoing. China works hard to conserve this treasure. It is a huge and complex task. Balancing tourism with protection is key. The wall teaches us important lessons about human ambition for good or ill, about the desire for security, about the connections between people and the divisions that can arise. It reminds us of our shared past. Wander the world, one landmark at a time. Love exploring landmarks? Hit subscribe to Wander the World with us. Drop a comment. What's your dream landmark to visit in 2025?